Every time AI music gets criticized, the same defense comes up. It's just another tool. Well, that statement only works if you ignore how tools actually function. People compare AI music to drum machines, auto-tune, loops, stems, arpeggiators. And on the surface, that sounds reasonable. But it collapses two very different things into one category: tools and automation. A tool does not create on its own. A tool waits for instruction. A drum machine does nothing until a human programs every hit. Auto-tune does nothing until a human decides how pitch should move. Loops don't arrange themselves into meaning. At every stage, a human decides what stays, what goes, what feels right, and what feels wrong. That is authorship. Automation doesn't wait for instruction. It replaces steps. You don't perform the vocal. You don't compose the melody. You don't record the sound. You describe an outcome, and the system generates the work. That's not extension. That's delegation. There's a difference between creating something and selecting something. Creation means you are responsible for every decision. Selection means you're choosing from results you didn't author. Selection feels creative, but it isn't authorship. It's curation. Auto-tune doesn't sing for you. EQ doesn't decide tone. A drum machine doesn't feel rhythm. And stems don't exist without recording something first. These tools do not bypass the act of creation. AI does. There's no take, no performance, and no mistakes. And mistakes are where human expression lives. People say, oh, AI still needs a human. So does a vending machine. Human presence does not equal human authorship. Typing a prompt is not the same as composing a song. Approval is not creation. When automation competes with authorship, attention shifts, not toward honesty, but toward efficiency. That doesn't just affect music. It affects who gets heard at all. Tools are part of art. They always have been. But tools are supposed to serve the artist. The moment the tool replaces the artist's role entirely, something fundamental changes. If a system generates the melody, the vocal, the structure, and the performance, and the human only selects the result, that human is not the author of the work. They're the operator. This is Art versus Algorithm. If you're just finding this series, start with episode 1, because this line matters.